Hi greedy 3Ders. Today I'm going to be reviewing this, the Project Paint Station from the Army Painter. Now I'm lucky enough to have a man cave and a studio where I can go out and do my painting and spraying, etc. But there are times when I want to bring the hobby indoors, and to do that I need to lug in a great big box. I need to worry about where I'm doing it and put some protection down on the table. So I thought I'd invest in one of these, so this would hopefully allow me to, when I want to, bring the hobby indoors and do a little bit of painting, a little bit of touching up of our models, and save me bringing in all the collateral that comes with it. So what we're going to do today, we're going to open this up, we're going to assemble it, we're going to kit it up, and we're going to see just how useful it is. Now, if you like all things 3D printing and 3D painting, please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for the making and the reviewing of this, the Project Paint Station. So, first thing I'm going to do is unbox it. It comes in a cellophane cover. So the first thing we'll do is get that off. And we'll have a little look what are the contents of the box. Well, thankfully, we found some instructions which should help us put it together. I am going to need some glue for this. Now, the first thing to note is that the glue is not included in the project, so you're going to have to provide some of your own glue. But I'm lucky enough that I have got some wood glue, some paper glue if you like, some PVA that came with the Battlefield's basic kit, but you will need your own glue to prepare this. So let's have a quick look at what comes in the box. Okay, well, I've got a few leaflets telling me all about what the Army Painter does, and a few little pamphlets, etc. Let's put those to one side and let's have a little look. So this is made out of wood. It looks like it's been laser cut. Feels reasonably sturdy, and there's quite a few sections, as you can see. I don't think it looks too difficult to put together. That's the base, obviously. Now, the base is in white. I guess it was difficult to know what colour to make it in, but white is going to get dirty really quickly. But then again, it is a painting station. Whatever surface they use is going to get dirty. So what I'm going to do now is just have a little look at the instructions, and let's put it together and see how long it takes us. So there we go, 10 minutes and it's all assembled. Now, the instructions did say that it needs 24 hours to set, so I will leave it for 24 hours. I don't want it falling apart when I start to load it up with my paints. It did go together relatively easy. There were some bits that were a bit fiddly, but, you know, no more than making anything else. At least it wasn't flat pack furniture. I would like to think that hobbyists who are into this kind of hobby will be able to fit something like this together relatively easy. There's a few bits of wood that need to be bent and put into cracks and gaps, but yeah, it went together in 10 minutes, which I think is very, very reasonable. It all feels like it fits together, and it all feels like every little bit went where every little bit should have actually gone. So far, so good. So let's leave it alone for 24 hours, come back, and then we can kit it up. So it's 24 hours later, everything's set, and I've kitted out the Project Paint Station with what I think I'm going to need and what I'm going to use. And I've got some doubles, so it's made life a little bit easier for me. So I've put in there a primer, a black, a white, a few skin colours, my favourite skeleton bone, a couple of washes, and some metallics. And there's plenty of room in there, really. They seem to fit in. 30 paints you can actually get in here, and 6 brushes. Now, just talking about the brushes, I have got some dry brushes that I love, and they don't actually fit in the holes, so either I've got to make the holes a little bit bigger, or I'm going to have to put them somewhere else with a little bit of a faux pas there from the Army Painter. Now, I know this is aimed at miniature painting, but I still think we could have made the holes a little bit bigger. The rest of my brushes seem to fit in with relative ease. I did have to squeeze a couple of the non-Army Painter ones in there. But there we go. I've used some Vallejo liquid mask in the water pot container bit, because I'm not going to use a water pot in there. And I think the proof of the pudding in whether I use this will be in time. I think I will use it. I think it'll be great to just bring in and do a little bit of painting, and I'm quite happy to bring this in just when I want to escape from the man cave and finish a few little projects off. Now, this cost me £21 from Amazon, and as an Amazon affiliate, I will put a link in the description below. So if you want to buy one, you can get one through the channel, and a little bit will come back to the channel, but it won't cost you any more money. Now, do I recommend that you buy this? Well, if you're short of space, if you need somewhere you need to work that isn't a studio, then yeah, I think you could probably get away with using this. It's a little bit limited in that you can only put in there 6 brushes, you can only put in 30 paints, and you might find your repertoire needs a little bit more than that. But definitely as a mobile paint station to bring into the house, yeah, for 20 quid, I don't think you can complain at that. It's reasonably built. I think I'm going to use it. I do recommend it. But like anything, you know, I could recommend this till the cows come home. But if you're never going to use this, or you're not going to find something like this useful, it's no good for you. On the flip side, if you want it for the reasons we've talked about, 20 quid, get it, pop it together, drag it in, sit at your living room table, even sit on your lap if you want to do a little bit of painting. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this today. If you have, please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned, because I'm going to be putting videos out there all the time. Thank you for watching Greedy 3D, and see you next time.